I'm sorry. All right, let's see. We should be live.
Done fucked up, Dave Ron. Shit.
Hey, Aaron.
I did. I done. Fuck. Done fucked up, AA Ron.
Hey, Aaron.
I say that thing.
Where's
I say that.
Where's Jay Quillen at?
Quillen, didn't you meet
You mean
Jacqueline?
Jacqueline? What do you say? One of some dumbass shit again?
D
Son
nice.
of a bitch.
Is there a D nice? You mean
All right,
Denise?
let's start this. Well, what's up, my Super Saiyan Blues? How are y'all doing tonight? AJ here, along with Phoenix the editor and Evan the camera guy / Baton Rouge party boy.
80%, ladies and gentlemen. 80%.
Oh, you gonna start that shit already?
Yep.
I like my new title.
You like it?
Not great about you telling people where I live, but whatever.
Oh,
Big
too
city.
late.
Bruh, I just said Baton Rouge. They don't know how big that city is.
I said it's pretty damn big.
So there's that. All right. We are going to the... Try that one more time.
Oh.
We are going to discuss anything we might know new about the movie coming out in August, or excuse me, on August 19th. We also going to talk probably manga spoilers. We're going to talk The Boys season finale.
Yes.
And the bullshit power scaling, and I guess Dragon Ball Super? Is that what we're going to talk about too?
Yep.
Yes, sir.
Okay. We're going to save that to the end because Phoenix could keep us all here. One more time.
Ooh.
Phoenix can keep us up all night doing that because
I will.
he is a nerd. But
Very
AJ's
much so.
stroking out on us during the stream.
yeah, it does sound like I'm having a stroke, doesn't it?
So worried about his cataract surgeries. Stroke already.
I'm nervous. I'm scared.
All right.
Don't-
Y'all want to talk the manga first?
Wait, hold
since
on,
that's
man. We talking about some shit right now. We talking about some shit.
Let it out, AJ. We'll listen.
I got some scare, man. All right.
Gotta listen well.
Now let's go ahead and talk about the let's talk about the movie real quick, and then talk about the one thing, and then the manga. You know what I'm talking about?
what one thing in the movie?
Not the movie, about 2023.
Oh,
Oh.
Get it?
yeah.
All right. So, any news about Dragon Ball Dragon Ball Superhero? The only thing I've heard is that tickets will go on sale in North America and Canada July 22nd.
Yes.
That's what I've heard. Yay. That means I can go
I'm
get
done.
the tickets early so I can go and see it.
Reorder.
Get some good seats.
Yup.
See it in IMAX if it's available.
I doubt it's good. I can't say I doubt it because I don't know anymore. Like, Dragon Ball.
Yep. Are y'all some of those sick fuckers that sit up in the front?
No.
Oh
hell
God,
no.
no.
Bro, I gotta sit up in the middle part of the big part that goes up in the air.
Yeah, I don't have cataracts, but I still sit there. So
I don't have
I
cataracts either, but I'm saying I sit there. That's like the perfect spot to see something.
it is.
Me and my
Wait,
friends
I
like
do
to
have
sit in the back.
cataracts. Never mind. I do have cataracts.
Wow. Just gonna have a random.
But
surgery.
yeah, I would recommend everybody buy tickets to see this movie because that tells the people making the movies that we want more, and we won't have to be waiting another 4 years for any fucking Dragon Ball.
Did with this? Did y'all happen to look on? I'm not sure which post it was from Danny, but people were aggressive. There was at least one person aggressively being like, "Fuck this movie! It's trash. It needs to not be made. We need to get it removed. Anyone that goes and see it's not a real fan." I was like, "God damn, dude, calm
What?
down." Yeah, it's on
Feeding
one.
his Cheerios.
It's one of Danny's posts. I can't remember which one it is, but it's one of them.
The only thing I gotta do is look in the camera, put the microphone here, and go. bro, who hurt you?
Apparently, Dragon Ball hurt him and
Huh?
hurt him
Who
bad.
who stole your mother and father? Who stole your happiness, bro?
It was bad.
Because it's just a cartoon, man. It's just cartoon characters going Kamehameha.
That was his. Ooh! Here. I'm gonna put it in the chat.
Who hurt you, man? Do you need a hug? We'll hug you, bro. I'm a good guy. I'll hug you.
Yeah, he'll hug you, all right.
Listen here, faggot. I mean, God.
Damn!
I'm gonna private this stream now.
Woo!
I'm gonna have to with that. Oh God.
Oh Lord.
I'm gonna get canceled for sure.
God, I didn't get any of those moves. We're going again.
Anyway, so did y'all see the fan animation? Yes. Let's talk about that. Then we'll do 2023. Then we'll do manga. The fan animation I thought was dope. Seriously,
Well, give him the name. I forgot the name.
I don't know the name.
Is it Dragon Ball? I think it's Dragon Ball Legend.
It's called Legend, a Dragon Ball story.
Hold on. Go to YouTube and look it up real quick. Prince Vegeta was in it, so Prince Vegeta might have it on his channel.
Oh, did he actually do that? That is
He
not
did
my search
Vegeta.
engine. Nicely done. There it is. Yes, it's called Legend: A Dragon Ball Tale by Studio
Yeah.
Stray Dog. That, yeah,
That thing's really blowing up.
Yeah,
it is.
Sorry, I'm eating a cherry tomato.
No, what I actually liked about that is I kind of wish the series was in this animation style.
You know, when
I don't hate what Yamamuro did, but
Yeah.
I just love the more, because it feels, to me, it comes across a lot more the way Dragon Ball used to look before the Z era, or at least maybe all the way through the early Z eras. Because I feel like once we reached the Cell Saga and got this very rigid, stiff look to the characters, it doesn't feel as fluid as it used to. Because think about it, you have Goku's hair as a Super Saiyan blowing on Namek, but then pretty much the Android Sucker on, it just stays there and it never moves.
Yeah, after
He has
well,
a
it
good
does
product,
in his
bro.
fights with Android 19 and with Cell.
He has
A little
good
bit.
product in his hair.
Must have some fucking Gorilla Glue or something, because I love the fluidity in the animations, the style it used to be, and then that fan animation to me comes across like the old school style. And
Gorilla Glue.
Vegeta fanboys, I think Vegeta fanboys will love it, because
Oh, look at
Vegeta
that.
actually does a lot in that.
Y'all looking at the stream? Look at that. Look how
I'm
pretty.
looking at. Wait, what?
Look how pretty.
Hold on. Oh, I see what you're doing.
She's a pretty girl.
Doing legends on the screen. Are you doing that on your computer?
Yeah. I got 1,267 stone crystals. I could do a summon for the
For the boys.
huh?
Do it a summon for the boys.
On the Wrath of Dragon instead of going for it. We can do summon for the boys real quick. Summon for the boys. Wait, I need hold on. I need
Anyway, on the fan animation part,
I need 300 more.
I liked the basically the what if story to it. What if pretty much everything started off with Vegeta and Broly at the end of the DB saga, how things changed from there. I liked that they actually made Vegeta the king already. Like his dad was like, "Look, your crown will still be here when you come back. No more of this. I just say I'm the prince for sake of principle and pride." He's the full-on leader. He is the king, and he controls the people. And he's like, "No, I'm gonna go kick Broly's ass."
Honestly, that's one of the things that I've always kind of hated in the Dragon Ball series. Is like Vegeta's dad is dead, his planet's dead. And I understand he's like saying that, you know, I'm different, but dude, you are the king of the Saiyans. Yes, there's like you, Goku, Gohan, your son Trunks, and then like a smattering of others, you're still the king, bro. Call yourself King Vegeta. I never liked that. I was always like, bro, you're selling yourself short.
I don't think that's it. I think maybe he wasn't officially crowned. I always like to think of that, like, oh, I never got
Well, you a
officially
bitch.
recognized as the king.
I mean, it makes sense, but I feel like at a certain point, it'd have been nice to see him go, okay, look, yeah, I didn't get officially crowned, but I need to take that responsibility.
Evan's a bitch.
You bitch.
You a bitch. You smell like bitch.
Because could you imagine, like, when he fought Topo, and Topo's like, what's with this? Or was it Jiren? When he was like, why do you have this unwielding
No, I thought
level
that
of
was
pride?
Topo.
Was it Topo?
Yeah,
One of them
'cause-
called him out as pride, and
Yeah,
he
'cause
and he
Topo-
No,
gave
that
that
was
whole
Jiren.
No,
Okay.
it was
Jiren
Topo
did
when
that.
he turned into God of Destruction when he was like, I'm all about destruction now. Why would you use pride and shit like that?
No, okay. Jiren called him out on his arrogance. Topo was the one, like, Vegeta was calling Topo weak because Topo basically threw everything away
That's
that
right, I
meant
had it
anything to
backwards.
him.
I had it backwards. My bad. You're right.
Yeah.
You're right.
Vegeta's like, I'll show you what it means to fight for something because you just want to throw everything away. It's not weakness, it's strength.
I thought I was gonna have to slap you with my knowledge dick.
Yep.
Yeah, could you imagine that moment? Vegeta just gave it out. Like, I am the way I am. I hold on to the pride of the people because it's my responsibility as the king.
Yeah.
I'm royalty, and if I don't continue the pride of my people, what gives the others remaining
Like exactly.
the sense of
Yes.
doing it?
Yes.
I just would have
And that-
liked him to do it.
That's what I'm
And then
talking
right
about.
after that, Broly comes in and puts him in his fucking place.
Broly
That
Rock
fight was
fucking-
the fight was cool though, because like he would punch him out and then he go right back into Super Saiyan. That was a cool. I wish Dragon Ball still did that
Which one are you talking about?
in the fan animation.
Oh yeah. Oh, okay.
He would
Oh,
punch him out of Super Saiyan and then he'd come right back into it and
Yeah.
just keep throwing hands. Like, that shit was cool because I'm like,
that shit
yeah, we
was-
don't do that
Oh, shit,
anymore.
hold up. We got some people in the chat. Ant-Man, what if Goku is the teacher of Earth while Vegeta and Broly explore the universe and others to fight? Maybe. Are you Ant-Man? Are you referencing into the fan animation we're talking about, or are you referencing something else? Rylan Paxton, what's up, Rylan? I got a new phone, but I can't play DBL on it, so I'm kind of sad, dude. I updated mine on my cell phone, and you can ask Phoenix. I've been texting him for like the last 16 days, going, bro, I can't make any Legends videos, and he's like, just get over it, crybaby. And I'm like, bro. I'm like, bro, you know, hold on.
It's so not what I said.
What did you
But
say
yeah,
then?
I said suck it up, Buttercup. That's what I said.
Okay, get over it, crybaby. Suck it up, Buttercup. Same freaking difference. It's not affirmative. It's not good.
All I know is it kind of happened to me because I texted y'all about it. Why I stopped playing for a while
Yeah.
because it does this shit where it'll just start freezing and not load.
Mine's
And
never done that until just now.
I've never had that issue, but I'm also on an Apple device and y'all aren't.
Apple fucking sucks. We'll talk about that if you want to.
I mean, mine only did that for maybe a couple hours and then it updated. That's why I keep telling you just keep trying. I don't.
Shit gonna make
But
me
once
turn
mine
my
updated,
phone.
I can get back in.
Shit gonna make
What
me turn
what
my
phone do you
on.
have?
I have a Samsung Galaxy S10 Plus, 1 terabyte.
Oh, so you kind of have an older phone.
It's an older phone, but it's a badass fucking phone.
Yeah, I mean, you still shouldn't have an issue with it. Anyway, where we all starts on the animation before I trail off.
What animation? Oh yeah, I thought it was good. Yeah, I liked it.
I really liked it too.
Besides all the fucking questions.
The weird, yeah.
Yeah.
Besides all the weird continuity questions I had, I'm like, what's going on? Why is Chi-Chi not dead right after Broly punches her away or whatever?
Yeah, that was one thing I looked at and I went, no, because Chi-Chi, look, he could have punched her with one of his dick hairs and he would have killed her.
I don't know. Remember, Goku gives her a pat on the back and like the Cell Saga and sends her through the house, across the yard, and through a tree.
And he was
And
Super Saiyan,
that
was
was-
he not?
That was a gag, though.
I'm just saying.
And he was Super Saiyan, was he not?
That's like
Look.
people taking fucking Arale cracking the earth in half seriously.
Oh, come
Yeah,
on.
but that's serious in her show. In her story, that is a serious thing.
Yeah.
She can do that.
Well, I haven't. I'd seen
She's
Doctor Slump a
she's
long time ago, so I'd forgotten about it. And when they brought her back, I was like, "Oh yeah, I remember that." And then I was like, "Oh wait, I forgot she was this powerful."
hey,
Oh, she was most definitely the most powerful person in the Red Ribbon Army arc.
you can put her up there pretty powerful through the consistency of the rest of the series.
I think you have
At
to
least
put
up
her-
into the Z portion.
I think you have to put her stronger than fucking Whis.
No.
She's breaking all kinds of panels and earths and shit with this thing. One Punch Man fans are ecstatic about him going, I used fingers and cracked the earth. Raleigh went
Rylan.
and broke the earth in half.
Rylan, what we're talking about is the fan animation made by who was it again? Phoenix, tell me.
It was made, I forgot the guy that actually made it, but it's on the YouTube channel Agent Mystery Meat by Studio Stray Dog.
Agent Mystery Meat by Studio Stray Dog. They made it. Go watch that. It's pretty badass. I think you might like it. Oh shit, I'm getting beat up while I'm talking. Hold up.
Way to go. But I mean, Chi-Chi's the Ox King's daughter. That's why she can survive.
I get that.
Did y'all okay? Not to change the subject, but since we're kind of still talking about Chi-Chi, do y'all watch Masako X's channel?
Yeah.
Along with Danny's.
Yeah,
I do.
I watch it when I get
You
across.
know, me and Danny kind of had a disagreement because I've mistaken one of his videos with Masako's one day, right?
Yeah, I remember that.
Okay, well, that's not what this is about. What this is about is, he did a what if video. Not Danny, Masako did a what if video on Chi-Chi, still fighting and then like learning magic or something, like the Majin, not like the Majin magic, but the
Like Bobbity.
from Baba,
Oh.
Roshi's sister,
Mhm.
and made her pretty strong and shit. And she
Yeah.
ends up teaching Gohan and stuff. Like, I think that was a pretty cool idea, is what I was trying to get down to. I think that was a pretty cool idea that they ran with because it made her more useful up into the Boo saga, and then after the Boo saga, she was pretty much useless. But that's because
If you're not a Saiyan, you don't matter.
Yeah,
right?
pretty much.
So,
Especially in that arc.
by the way, if YouTube hasn't removed it, someone posted the full Dragon Ball superhero movie.
We are aware.
I have to be honest with y'all, bro. Y'all probably think I'm gonna lie, but I have not seen anything. I've seen clips, like portions of it, but I have not seen the opening of the movie, the ending of the movie. I have not seen the movie. It's not that I don't want to. It's I have been lazy. I was gonna say busy, but I'll be honest with you, just being lazy and not around the computer or didn't really feel like looking at it on my phone and stuff. So I have not actively have been seeking it out. There we go.
I have seen just the two big transformations from the movie and then the fight with Goku and Vegeta.
Well, I'd like to see the final fight between Cell Max,
And Beast Gohan.
Duracell Max and Beast Gohan, because I don't understand. I really want to understand the Beast Gohan transformation, because as of right now, let's talk about that for a fact, okay? As for right now, I don't know if I like it or understand it in any way. I think it's y'all are probably gonna disagree with me, and y'all are probably gonna hate me for what I say, but I find this more of an ass pull than because he has not been training, since whenever. Maybe he started after the Broly movie. I don't know. Maybe they explain that in the movie, whatever. But for Gohan to be and if y'all are looking at the screen, you're going to see my air quotes, a scholar and not fighting, he's obviously not going to be as powerful as he is. But then on top of that, he becomes Gohan Beast because Piccolo supposedly gets killed. I mean, why wouldn't, in the past, every time he not do something like that when his dad got killed or you know, Pan got kidnapped. Why didn't he do that then? It took for Piccolo. Like, I've always had a problem with that as a Gohan thing. Is, you know, his father's Goku, you know, and Piccolo is like a friend slash training partner slash second father, big brother, you know. But I've never understood why, one, he gets Super Saiyan 2 by Android 16 getting his head crushed. That's stupid. His friends were literally getting the shit beat out of him. Okay. And then now he gets Beast Gohan from Piccolo getting one-shotted by Cell Max. Well, you think he gets one-shotted because he obviously doesn't die, I don't think. Or maybe he does die, and they bring him back with Dragon Balls. I don't know what happens, okay?
No, they can't bring him back with the Dragon Balls. Gohan thinks he's dead. His ki might be really low.
They could if it was the Namekian Dragon Balls.
Oh.
No, Dende, I think Dende fixed that.
Okay, well, but like I've always had that problem. Like, I feel that the Beast Gohan is an ass pull. I don't know if Toriyama had anything to do with that, and if he did, it was just him going, okay, Gohan needs some new power. He can't keep up with the other Saiyans. We need to get him some more power, so let's give him Beast Gohan. I mean, why? You know?
I don't know. I like the look of the form. I agree. It's an ass pull.
I like the look. I like the white hair and the red eyes. I think I've honestly, and I don't know if I've ever told y'all this, but I've honestly thought the final form in Dragon Ball was going to be Super Saiyan White with the red eyes, because I've had this feeling since the 90s watching this show that, you know, that because white hot fire is like the hottest fire, you know, and if you look at the Super Saiyan transformations, it's basically the color of flames.
You're also referencing the fact that in one of the color prints, it's drawn that way. Super Saiyan has white hair with red eyes.
Yes.
I wonder if that was a just deliberate callback. That'd be nice.
Accident.
Well, I mean, it was, but it's in one of the color prints, and you know, people dig it. So it'd be kind of interesting if, you know,
that's what that's to me. I've always thought, you know, that would be seeing Goku like Goku at MUI is kind of like that, except, you know, his hair is like grayish white, and his pupils are what I think they're silver, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so I mean, they kind of got it with the MUI, but if I could have ever drawn a picture before the Gohan Beast came out and pointed to what I thought the final form would be, that would be what it is.
It was the Mexican audience. They willed Gohan Blanco into existence.
Right.
I thought that was hilarious.
Nah, but I agree. It does kind of feel like an ass pull in a lot of ways. It makes sense with Gohan, how he is this character that in huge moments of rage can break these parallels of power. I get that, but hopefully they try to explain it later, that like what it is or how it came to be, because I know Danny always loves to be all like, they don't care. They just put out fancy shows and they put out clips. I'm like, Danny, I understand that, but as someone that likes stories, this really fucks me in the head. Well, because at least Dragon Ball and Z was relatively coherent all the way through. Like, this shit could make sense. You could see the story, but Super
everything was connected pretty much.
Yeah, it felt very, you know, I got to do this goes to this goes to this. Whereas Super, there is a story there, but then they just get to a point they're like, fuck it, just throw it out there.
Well,
this movie kind of feels like that. It sucks because I wish they would take it a little more serious. I don't mind.
Let me agree with what you said right there about Super. They just kind of let it go because, like, to me, the Tournament of Power and the way Goku got UI Omen and then mastered UI was kind of like this too for Gohan Beast, like an ass pull. Like, oh, so he hits himself with a spirit bomb.
No. MUI.
No. He hits himself with a spirit bomb, breaks his limits that he couldn't break before, and now he can do this shit. Like, really?
But they've been foreshadowing this thing since Resurrection F.
yes, they've been foreshadowing it, but the way and Beerus and them were talking is that it was virtually impossible for somebody to. Now, granted, I understand Goku's not technically a genius, but he is a fighting genius. I understand that, but I mean, come on. There's only so much credit you can give this man, before you realize that he's really. It's because it's the Goku show. There's just got to be asspull after asspull.
I feel like it would have worked better if he would have, because to me it was clear that he came back and Omen stayed in those episodes purely out of instinct.
Yeah.
Like his body said, "I'm fuck whatever you're doing. I'm not dying." And then had it not showed up again until against Jiren again, and then him not talk,
Oh shit!
it would have
This dude's dead.
like it. I think it would have worked better for everyone because it'd been like, okay, Goku in this moment's not actively in charge. His brain is gone. Like his body's running on
he
pure
became a zombie
instinct.
basically.
Yeah, I think it would have worked better if he just wouldn't have fucking talked.
Yeah,
He would.
He didn't until Jiren was till he ran out of power against Jiren.
Well, what
Do
because
they-
didn't Jiren threaten to like blow up
His friends, yes.
the friends in the stands, and that made
That
Goku
was
get
that was
pissed?
the third time. That was the third time he went UI.
Okay.
Now this might be a dubbing thing, but doesn't the dub? I can't remember if they do in the sub, but doesn't the dub have Goku talk to Kefla while transformed into that state?
The sub does too.
It does too. Okay, I
think
couldn't
when
remember.
he jumps over using the Kamehameha, and he says
He didn't.
"Ha!" after he hits her, he goes "nice try" or something like that. If I can remember.
He doesn't talk the first time he turns into the form. He screams, but that's
that scream was crazy.
He should never have talked throughout the whole time. I think
well,
it
at least
it
not
would have worked
until the
better
third
moving.
time.
Bro, I need some freaking stone.
I think it would have worked better if we'd have moved into the Moro arc before he started talking. Like, just let the entire tournament of power play out. Even when he attains the pure, godly, angelic
Ooh.
state of the white hair, just letting him go pure instinct, no verbal, no type of mental control.
I do
and
want to
then
run
when
something
he-
by y'all when you're done talking.
And then when he and then when he trains with Miras, it would allow him to be able to kind of gain a little more consciousness while in the state. I think it would have worked better from the story perspective.
Kind of like how Gohan lost his mind in the Big Ape form, but Vegeta knew what he was doing.
Yeah, it would have been nice to see Goku slowly overtraining with this power,
Yeah.
gain senses while maintaining that power.
Okay.
It would have worked better, I think, for everyone in
Mhm.
terms of enjoying the state of power, and it would have worked for storytelling.
All right.
Now,
here's
I don't know what
my-
the fuck they're doing anymore.
Here's my question.
Uh-huh.
Remember back to the Tournament of Power.
Mhm.
Remember how the sky changed colors? I think it was from black at the beginning to like a greenish hue, and the
Yeah, the Grand Priest did that, the green part, and then
Okay,
Topo
the-
did something to make it purplish.
Now here's my question, and I think I did a video on it, or I might have thought about doing a video on it, and not put it out. I can't remember, but did y'all think that the green air that had been changed had some kind of healing properties? The reason I ask is because it seemed like some of the fights with some of the fighters who were kind of hurt before that happened lasted longer, and there was only certain times where energy was given to certain people. So it wasn't like they were all just like, okay, you're hurt, here's some energy, you know? Do you, like kind of like a sensu bean type air, you know what I mean?
Like a healing aura.
Yeah, like the green was like okay, you ever play Final Fantasy VII, the original version, not this new remake crap they got?
Oh yeah, a long time ago though.
Like, and you could put the like Phoenix down, it would turn green, or no, you can do the Cura, or you could do Cure All, and it would cure them, and it'd say like the numbers go over their head, and it would cure them, you know?
Yeah.
So something like that, but not being directly applied from somebody, but from the sky. You know what I'm saying? I've always thought that was going on because of certain things that were said, specifically about Goku and then getting UI, the one I argued about earlier. Remember, Broly, it's not Broly. Jesus Christ, Beerus.
Kale?
No, Beerus
Oh.
was talking about how Goku and Vegeta have limits, and they eventually get to their limits, and they won't pass anymore. Well, then he does the Spirit Bomb. He breaks the limits and gets UI Omen and whatnot. Okay, so hold on, my mind just went blank for no reason. Oh my God, why?
Are you going with the notion that they kept getting their stamina back after hitting
Like,
that brick wall?
Yeah, like they kept hitting they hit the brick wall, and then like they get like beat up by Topo beat up Vegeta for a little bit before Vegeta got a little bit more serious, and then started messing him up. Like it was kind of like what I guess what I'm trying to say is their Saiyan physiology with the Zenkai boost. Okay. With that thing possibly being a healing thing is all I'm trying to say. Do you think that's possible? Do you think that's what it was, or do you think I'm just out of my mind?
I think it's a cool idea in theory, but there's no way in hell they thought of that.
Well, okay.
No, I think it's cool to imagine the Grand Priest is like, oh, they're enjoying this. Let me put this out to kind of slowly heal some of the combatants so they can continue fighting better without getting exhausted.
Yeah, because they were
for the
going
sake
to
of
race them anyway. So
yeah, so since Zeno, and yes, it's Zeno, for anybody keeps calling it Zenny, I'm gonna punch him in the fucking face.
that's what Goku calls him, is Zenny.
No, he calls him
Zen
Zenny. That's his fucking nickname. His name is Zeno, not Zeno. Or, I'm sorry. Yeah, the dub. No, the dub even calls him fucking Zeno. But people keep calling him Zeno, like Xenoverse. I'm like, it's a Z, not a fucking. Shit drives me nuts.
I thought you were about to say the Zenny thing. That's what he calls him in the dub as his little nickname instead of Zenchan.
Yeah. But people will still refer to him as Zeno, like when they say his name instead of Zeno, and I'm like, I'd be okay with it if the dub fucked that up, but the dub calls him by his actual name. Zenny is his nickname.
Phoenix is just mad because Zeno's the 6th Zeo Power Ranger.
Exactly. No, I think it would have been cool if the Grand Priest would have put out some kind of weird healing aura.
Yeah.
So the fighters could regain some strength and stamina
it would
to
make
keep
it more fun for Zeno.
Yeah. Like that would be cool. There's no way in hell they
then the Grand Priest is a bitch because they did that right after Hit got fucking KO'd.
Like who got KO'd?
Hit. One of the top 5 fighters in the fucking
shit,
tournament.
bro. I hate Hit.
No, dude, Hit's one of the coolest characters come out of Super.
No, I don't like Hit because he's just an assassin with killing powers that he can't use in any kind of tournament in Dragon Ball because they never let killing happen. So it's dumb.
That's not a reason to hate the character. That's a reason to hate the writing.
No, it's the reason to hate whatever I want to hate.
All right. Well, anyway, speaking of the dub,
Asshole.
I don't know how many people have been playing Xenoverse, especially with this new DLC, but I cannot stand Dispo's voice in the dub. It is horrible. It sounds like some fan-made, like some YouTuber grabbed a mic from like Rock Band or some shit and was told to make the most
stereotypical. Not even trying to.
And then they told this dude, "Hey, can you make the most stereotypical, like, ghetto African-American accent you can, and we'll give you all this money."
It is ghetto. It is ghetto.
Dude, it sounds so
Have you met
bad.
The guy?
No, it's not the guy from Kamekon. That was Topo. Topo does a great job. The dude who does Dispo needs to get recast, because this sounds awful.
Topo looks like fucking Topo, except for the big mustache that makes him look like Wilford Brimley.
Saying a bunch of dirty shit. Like what cousin like that?
Huh?
Oh. Is it the same voice actor in the game?
Yes, and it's so bad, dude. It's horrible.
A white guy?
They basically made him worse. So like they took what he was in the series and then actively made his dialogue and inflection worse.
Bro, come on, you know that. That's what we do.
They made it sound more ghetto. Like I don't understand how Chris Sabat cast this guy. Like, no, this is not to disrespect the actor at all.
But why that decision?
not for this character.
Ant-Man says Dispo is a trooper of the hood in Universe 11, and he died laughing. Bruh, that's racist, Ant-Man. Come on, man. We can't be racist in this stream. You trying to get me canceled, dog?
Yeah, AJ already used a slur. He had to private the stream.
Hey, I'm gonna have to private the stream later anyway, so fuck. Hey, y'all talk.
I can just see him. I can just see someone. So I'm sure someone has, but I want to see someone make a skit with the Pride Troopers. Now, thanks to what Ant-Man says, I want a Pride Trooper clip put together from the clip from shit. What is it? It's the movie with Chris Rock and fucking Ice Cube in it.
Friday.
Oh,
You talking
yes.
about? It's
Yes.
Friday. You ain't got no job. You ain't got shit to do. We gonna
Yes.
get high.
Yes,
yes.
I want that.
Yes. Ant-Man, if you can do that, fucking do it.
Anyway,
I gotta go get some more tea. I'll be right back. Y'all keep discussing. I'll be right back.
besides Jiren, I think all of the Universe 11 actors are of African American descent, but like none of them sound as bad as Dispo. Like people were bitching about Magetta being lazy. This is on a whole nother level, dude.
They said the voice actor for Magenta or Magetta.
Magetta, not Magenta. Magenta is voiced by Mario's actor Charles Martinet.
I
in the
want.
movie.
I hope for the just off topic on this for a sec. I want the next Dragon Ball movie to have fucking Winnie the Pooh in it now.
Dude, they're getting all these Nintendo character actors for these Dragon Ball movies. They got Veronica Taylor and Broly, and now they got Mario.
I want I want for the next movie, I want them to go to Universe 6, meet up with Magetta and fucking Batamo, and I want Batamo to go full Winnie the Pooh. Sorry for the voice actor that does him. I want him replaced with Winnie the Pooh. And then I want someone else to sound like Darkwing Duck.
Yeah,
I don't understand why with Magetta
Ant-Man
they
says
didn't.
Jared and Topo on the porch as Smokey and oh shit, what they call Ice Cube? Smokey was Chris Rock.
Jiren's voice actor is the only ones that's not black, I think, in the dub.
Yeah, because it's
Patrick Seitz, and he does.
Yeah.
I love Patrick Seitz, dude. He's such a good actor.
Jesus.
I hope to meet him at a convention because I want him to sign my JoJo book with Dio.
Oh, Mojo Jojo. I know you're not talking about that.
No.
Anyway, y'all want to talk about the manga now because we're like super.
Bro,
No.
we got all night long,
No,
bro. Craig, yeah, Smokey and Craig. Smokey and Craig.
Don't make Batamo sound like Winnie the Pooh. No, fucking, they have to now.
No, they need to make him sound like the president of China, Xi Jinping.
No, did you hear what I said, AJ?
What?
I said I want the next movie for them to go back to Universe 6, and then I want Botamo to show up, but him have the voice actor for Winnie the Pooh.
Dude, that'll be expensive. I don't think Crunchyroll's going to be paying
like,
for him.
Man, Tigger and Eeyore and Pooh himself.
And then at some point he has to do the Darkwing Duck voice. I don't even care. At this point, I don't even care.
Darkwing Duck. Let's get dangerous.
Yeah, I don't even care anymore. Fuck it. They're already doing all kinds of crazy shit with and we'll get back to why the movie irritates.
We got Mario as a voice
Do
actor.
you want to save why this movie makes no fucking sense till the end, or while we're still on the topic?
Wait, what? Are we
What
talking
movie?
about?
The
What
superhero?
movie?
Yeah, superhero movie. Why
What
it
do
caused
you
the
mean?
biggest bullshit.
Oh, yeah. Hold on, just a second. Let me get done with this fight. I'm trying not to get killed by Giblet, not Charlotte's brother,
Yep.
Giblet.
Gibbet.
Giblet.
Gibby.
It's
Gibby.
Giblet, boy.
His fucking name is Gibby now.
Gibby.
I don't even care anymore. It's Gibby.
So, why does the movie not make any fucking sense? It makes sense to me, I guess, except for the fact that it's not talking about, the manga and what happened in it.
But it was written
what
before
causes
the
it.
manga.
Yeah, I think that's what makes it not make sense because they started writing it before they got the manga going, and then they call it a direct sequel to Broly, and it's like, okay, well, is it a direct sequel to the actual movie, or is it just, well, it's after Broly, so a sequel. So then you start falling into that problem, and the biggest issue is
But wait a minute.
since
If it's a
they,
sequel,
I
wouldn't there
forgot
be
his,
more Broly fights? And there's not, so it's not.
um,
There's that.
and the main guy that came out that's in the Dragon Room said that, oh, the manga and anime are basically two different continuities running side by side. And I hate that he says that because the Z and Dragon Ball anime is not its own separate fucking timeline. It is just an adaptation of the series.
Oh,
Like
shit.
it's just
Y'all woke up Phoenix. He's pissed now.
it's just the manga story being
woke
brought
up
into
and-
animation. I hate that people keep saying that. Well, I prefer the anime. Fuck that. There's no anime continuity unless you mean the non-filler sections or the filler sections. It's just the story being animated. Because if you take the anime as its own separate story, then for everyone that hates the Percy Jackson movies, they fucking count if you want to take that narrative. And those movies suck.
Bro, how do we go from Dragon Ball to Percy Jackson?
I was just using an
confused.
example.
Oh, okay.
But I hate that they've done that now. So now the confusion is, well, okay, so if we're following the anime story,
Hold on,
Gohan
let me stop
is
you
this-
for 1 second, real quick.
what?
Ant-Man says, I'm just giving Gohan the benefit of the doubt that he's been keeping up with his training after TOP. No, he has not.
That would make sense if he did.
It would make sense if he did, but the reason we say no is because Piccolo even says in the movie that, have you been keeping up your training? And Gohan's like, nah, I've been like doing doctor shit.
I've been looking at books with bugs in it.
Yeah, I've been looking
Yeah.
at bug books. Bug books. Book bugs. What the
Yeah.
fuck?
So
All right, continue your
With-
rant, Phoenix.
yeah, so with them saying it's their anime and the manga separate stories. This movie is after Broly. Well, we know Broly does technically count to the manga, but so far we don't know where this story fits in the manga.
Oh,
So the only way Gohan and them being as strong as Goku makes sense is if it's strictly going off of what the anime did and nothing else.
For sure. Now,
Like if they were to drop a hint about this movie in the manga, it wouldn't make sense as to, because Goku and Vegeta are stupid.
It's supposed to.
They're too stupid strong for this to make sense after Moro, especially with Gohan not training. But
but
it
wait a
makes
minute,
sense if you put
Phoenix.
it to the anime.
Wait a minute, Phoenix. Toriyama said Gohan's the strongest.
That fucking interview, he said he would be if his ass stopped fucking dicking around.
But come on, you don't read the context, Phoenix. It says that he has the most potential, which means that he is the greatest Saiyan alive.
He also
No.
said had Cell Max been fully finished, he'd be stronger than Broly. Had it happened.
I
will
refuse to
argue.
believe that. No way this little fat little man, Dr. Hito, can make an android that's stronger than like a god of destruction. I refuse to believe that.
Well, wait a minute, dude.
That would be a stretch. But yeah, so I hate that the
Boo
movie makes no
technically
sense.
Wouldn't Boo technically be stronger than the God of Destruction since he could absorb that said God of Destruction?
Boo is not man-made. Boo is organic.
I thought Boo was made by Bibbidi.
Through magic.
That was, yeah,
That
that's
was retcon.
magic. And it
then
was
Boppity
retcon.
Boo. They said Bibbidi Boppity Boo Kalamazoo or some shit. I don't know.
Boo was organic. He is a living being. Cell
Boo
Max is
orgasmic. That's terrible.
No, I know Z Super is filling it in. What I'm saying is by straight up considering the anime of Super its own separate continuity and then putting the movies wherever the hell they want, they fuck up the story. Because people will take it and go, oh, well, they said Gohan is now the strongest being in existence. To what part of the story? If you're taking where Goku and Vegeta are at in the manga, there's no fucking way Gohan's that strong.
Mm-mm. I don't see Gohan beating
But if
Broly.
you're-
Gohan's
if you're-
not beating Granola. He's not beating Goku. He's not beating Vegeta. Not Beerus. Not Moro. Not any of them.
Yeah, so that's why this movie frustrates me, because the anime should not be viewed as a separate canon.
That's my boy.
The anime
right
should be
there.
viewed as just a literal adaptation brought it's just taking the story and bringing it to life. It should not be viewed as a separate canon.
Look at that. Look at that Limited Legends finish right here. My boy SSJ4 Gogeta.
Oh.
Look at him. Dirty.
Now, if they were to come out and just say, look at this movie the way you looked at the Z movies, that'd be fine.
They're going to come out and be like, look into my eyes.
But
and you
with
will see.
them going, well, the story is canon, but not canon to the manga, but it is canon to the anime. The anime shouldn't be its own separate thing. And I hate that they're kind of pushing that agenda that, oh, it's two separate things, like whichever one you want. That's not how you write fucking stories. Tolkien would be rolling in his fucking grave if people
Bruh.
argue that.
Bruh, Phoenix, smoke some weed, bruh. Calm down.
Bro, I need to.
Come, Aaron, see this? I got some for you right here. Look, I'm trying to pass it to the screen. Look at it.
80%, goddammit. 80 fucking percent.
No, I think we need to bump it up to 95 now.
No, that's way too high.
That is way too high.
85?
I mean-
85 then?
85. Okay, 85. 85.
85. 85.
New catchphrase, 85.
85.
But yeah, no, I think Gohan definitely, because in the Tournament of Power, I don't think he was stronger than Frieza.
Uh-huh.
But I think with this movie, he can whip Frieza's ass pretty well.
Well, I don't know
Fair to
if
say.
you remember when they worked together. Okay, was Frieza golden when he did the cage that Gohan and Dispo fought in, or was he just
Yeah.
fourth form?
He was in his golden form.
Yeah, here's golden.
Okay, so Gohan was in Ultimate Gohan form, and he was in Golden Frieza, and Frieza was using the cage to help Gohan stop Dispo. I would say they were probably, maybe at that point, because possibly Frieza could be holding back. They were possibly at that time right there, equal in power.
No, because then Frieza kept fighting, and he was able to help Goku take out Jiren.
That's why I said Frieza might have been holding back.
And then he got his ass whipped by Broly for an hour and a half.
Yeah. Well,
Which is why
Gohan did
I'm
that in 3 movies in the original with the original Broly. So there's that.
I am astonished after that statement, Evan. You still think Trunks is up there with fucking Golden Frieza?
No. Even Rage Trunks. Rage Trunks is probably equivalent to
Rage
Ultimate
Trunks
Gohan.
has hacks though. They built this man. They say Gohan has the most potential. You go watch the future Trunks arc. This man is like Majin Buu levels of prodigy because he watched the Mafuba on a goddamn smartphone, and then
Well, come on, wait, no, hold up. That
wondering-
can be
I've-
explained easily. First of all, his dad is the king of all Saiyans, a fighting genius, and a genius plan maker. His mother
it doesn't matter.
His mother
Goku
is
even
Bulma
had to learn.
Breeze, who is one of the greatest scientists on the face of the planet, the richest woman on the planet, has spaceships that go extraterrestrial. Bruh, if Trunks didn't have a brain, it would be an abuse of power if he didn't have a brain with his two smart-ass humans or smart-ass people as his parents, bruh. Come on.
It
That
makes
was
sense
easy.
with as smart as Trunks is, but it's very gag.
But
Well,
Goku still had to learn and practice. Trunks did it.
Goku
nearly-
didn't know what Bulma was Goku didn't know Bulma was a girl until he smacked her vagina, bruh.
Yeah, but he
That
lived
has
in the
nothing to do
woods
with
for, like,
fighting,
he was-
though.
He was living in the woods for like 8 years at that point.
Care. I mean, you're taking away by calling hacks on Trunks, bruh. Yes, there is some writing hacks that they did. The spirit bomb from his broken sword. How the fuck did he do that? Okay.
Exactly.
Okay, I'm with you on that one. But as far as figuring shit out, Trunks had Bulma and Vegeta as parents, bro. They're not stupid people.
I get that, but you still got to compare it to Goku, who has more fighting experience than Trunks. Like they say that in the Cell arc. I don't give a fuck how
Okay,
long
but it
Trunks
was
has been
proven-
fighting.
It was proven when Trunks comes to kill Frieza, right? And Goku fucking fights him with
Dude,
one
moment.
finger. With one finger. Trunks has a sword and his Super Saiyan, Max Form Super Saiyan, and Goku powers up his fucking finger and defeats him, bruh. Like, I love you, Evan, but this is dumb right here, bro. Goku's a fighting genius. Trunks is a fucking genius. Look at his parents.
Just because your parents are important doesn't mean that you're gonna be special too. This
You're
isn't
not
no
gonna
fucking.
you're not gonna get You're not gonna come out completely a dumbass. If both your parents are smart, you have the genes for yourself to be smart. Now, what you do with what you got is two different things. But you would think if Trunks showed any kind of intelligence, his mother would put him in an advanced school to keep his brain growing, and his father would be training him to be more powerful than Kakarot's runt.
He didn't get those chances because of the fucking androids, dude. He never got to go to school.
Look, I get how Evan's taking this as stupid. I think it might have worked better had, I don't know, maybe just Bulma showed him how to do it. Even though Bulma can't do it, technically, like, it would have probably made more sense to her physically showing him than through a YouTube video, really.
Yeah.
He watched a video of Piccolo doing it, and he's like, hey, let me do this. After Goku had to learn for hours from Roshi how to do it, Trunks watched it once, and then he practically would. If Goku didn't forget the little seal thing, Zamasu would have been sealed in the fucking thing.
You're absolutely right, but you also seemingly forget that Goku is basically retarded in this series, bro. He's a high-functioning retard. That's the way they write him. It's. I hate to say those words, and I hate to be like that, but I mean, especially look at Super. Nobody wants to see your saggy boobs, Bulma. Like, bruh, don't say that. You don't.
They just like I do.
You know what I'm saying? That'd be like me walking up to Jamie and being like, "Hey, nice tits," and me not expect to get slapped.
Oh my god. My point is that you can't rule Trunks out just from that 1 feat because he is shown in that arc that his potential is like through the roof. I'm not gonna say it's like Gohan or Broly level,
Yeah,
but it's definitely up there with like fucking Frieza and Jiren.
Okay, yeah, I'll agree with that. But Gohan and Broly now, especially with the Broly movie and the way they wrote Broly, that he is this rage machine that keeps getting better and better as he rages and gets stronger, and so is basically Gohan. I personally am tired of the rage machine aspect of it. I want to know why he becomes the rage machine. What's the mentality? Why, like the original Broly, for example, where it was like, because baby Kakarot was crying next to me, it made me want to kill everybody. That was stupid. At least this new one had more sense, Vegeta.
Broly's like the Hulk.
Yeah, like this one made a whole lot more sense than the, oh my god, a baby was crying next to my crib, it pissed me off, and 30 years later I met the guy by some happenstance, and he says Kakarot, and I want to destroy people. Like, how stupid.
But anyway, getting back to what I was saying, but to Phoenix calling me out on that.
We're dismissing your fucking Trunks, bruh. Fuck you and Trunks.
With given time, I think Trunks, if Frieza and Trunks had the same amount of training, I think Trunks would come out stronger. That's all I'm going to say.
I don't disagree with that.
Yeah,
I'm just saying when your statement earlier in the messages was you were, based per your ranking, you were already putting Trunks above Frieza. And I'm like, not currently in the series. You put him like doing active training, then yeah, I can see that. But Frieza's definitely, if you're just going off what we're given, fuck that. Frieza's way past him.
I'm going to do a 300 stone summon right here while we're talking about this.
That's what I was talking about with that.
I can see that.
Okay.
Anyway,
So
not the potential.
That's the movie.
What's our next topic? Since y'all basically just fucking ganged up. Since AJ basically brought my whole character into check.
No, I didn't. I didn't say nothing about your character.
Because I don't know basic genetics. He's trying to pull some Ray Palpatine bullshit into this.
Fuck that bullshit. That ain't what I'm going for. I'm going for basic biology that I know about. Okay.
But Ray is the descendant of Emperor Palpatine, and that's why she's so strong. That's basically what you're saying.
You know what? That is all bullshit. That was bullshit then. It was bullshit now, and it's bullshit forever.
Anyway, are we gonna talk about the manga or
Yeah,
what?
the manga will be out in like 8 to 10 days.
Any up? I haven't seen if Danny's posted anything.
I
Has he
haven't
posted
seen
anything?
any updates but from anybody yet, which is kind of I
Oh.
would
No,
say
there's
it's
been
concerning, but I don't think it really is because it's only the 10th. I think it's probably gonna be like the 12th before we see anything. Be totally honest. So like Tuesday.
Oh yeah. Oh, yeah. They usually start putting stuff out about that time, right?
Yeah.
About
it's
2
like
weeks.
the week before they do the draft pages, so probably in like 3 days,
Yeah.
like Wednesday.
Kenny McGee said hashtag roast it. You got
Ken
roasted.
McGee,
Evan.
y'all underestimate my boy Trunks.
No, bro, we don't underestimate the boy Trunks. We got the love for the Trunks, but we also got to understand you're putting him in the same category as Golden Frieza, which is fucking no.
Fucking yes.
Fucking no.
No, TOP Frieza is stronger than Future Trunks Saga Trunks.
For
Nope.
sure.
No.
For sure.
Broly
Look,
Frieza,
look,
sure.
TOP
TOP,
Golden Frieza's dick hair is stronger than Trunks and the Trunks.
no.
Does Frieza have a dick? Do we know if he's a guy?
He's a guy.
There's Rhyme Style.
This is not going to be the let's roast Evan because he likes Trunks stream.
Well, we're not roasting. We're just saying if you just
You're just
give
fucking wrong.
power cell.
It's not wrong.
You're just fucking wrong.
I mean, look at it. Goku and Vegeta are stronger than themselves from the Black Arc, and Frieza was able to go toe to toe, at least to some semblance of a degree, with that Goku. That's post.
Yeah, and Vegito lost to corrupted Zamasu. Trunks killed him. What's your point? Vegeta's supposed to be stronger than Goku and Vegeta combined.
That was an ass pull. That's the only reason he won.
Hey, if
was.
we're throwing shit out like that,
It was an ass pull. It was like, everybody on Earth gives me the power to kill you.
15 fucking people.
That's who's watching right now?
No,
No,
that's how many
only
people
3
were on
people
Earth
were
when he
watching.
did that shit.
Oh, I was about-
And 50
That's
people
only-
don't watch AJ. I'm not that cool.
Hey, I got a question about that. How did Android 8 give Trunks any energy?
Well, how did
He's not a cyborg like 17 and 18. That's the only reason I can say that.
maybe
8
he
is-
had one of the early infinite engines in it that could give key away like 17, 18 could.
But he's
later
still
on.
all mechanical. He's not
Wait, did
like
he-
17.
Holy shit! Did he did like an orb actually come from Ader?
He had the white aura around him giving Trunks the energy.
For the spirit
Maybe he was.
half sword thingy, right?
Yeah.
Maybe he was.
Let me look that
maybe-
up real quick. See
Maybe
if I
the
can-
half sword, the weird Genki Dama thing he was doing was pulling from Ader's battery or some shit. I don't know.
Well, that's why I said maybe he had early version of the infinite engine in the cyber.
No, I think Ader was pure robot too.
The only ones I know were cyborgs are 17, 18, and
What the
20, which is
fuck?
Jiro. But
And
13,
Kenny
I can.
Kenny McGee's already snapped something. He says, "Dumb childhood fact." Let me listen to
Trunks
it.
did it,
Goku
and nearly-
didn't know what Bulma was Goku didn't know Bulma was
Ah!
a girl, so he smacked her vagina, bruh.
Yeah,
I
but he
don't
lived in the
think it
woods
was
for like.
fighting.
Bruh, he put that on there. He put the one where I was talking about Goku didn't know what a girl was until he slapped Bulma's vagina. That's on Twitter. I'm dead.
He put it on Twitter.
Yeah, people are gonna kill me.
You can tell AJ's not in his right mind, right?
Oh, I'm getting canceled.
Please tell me he tagged you.
Oh yeah, he tagged me. I'm getting canceled.
Oh hell yeah!
I'm getting canceled.
Given the way the world is, yes.
Oh, I'm getting canceled. It's gonna be great. This is the end of the live
Yeah,
streams.
But
bro.
anyway, yeah, that always bugged me. I'm like, how the fuck is this man giving energy?
All right, I'm done playing games now. And talking. I'm back full. Let's go ahead and talk about the 2023 thing. I don't know if anybody saw it out there, but Geekdom has put out a video and I believe Evan and Phoenix have seen it. I have not seen the video yet. I haven't been outside. It's been really, really fucking hot here in Dallas, Texas. Last couple of days has been 105,
That's
and I'm not happy with it. So I have not been outside a lot. So I haven't watched the video. So I don't really know anything about it. So I can't talk about it. All I know is that supposedly, and the boys can back me up after I state this, and they can talk all they want to about it. Supposedly, sometime in 2023, we will get the return of the Dragon Ball anime, whether it be Super 2.0 or name something else. I don't think that's known yet. So I'm going to let the boys go ahead and talk about it, and I'm going to sit here and learn with y'all because I don't know.
I mean, you basically just said the whole thing right there.
yeah, pretty much.
It's a rumor that it's coming back.
Y'all some bitches. Y'all could have, laced
I mean, we could talk about what we expect from it or what we want.
Well, talk about what he said in the video and stuff like
Basically-
that. He did put a new
basically
video
that-
out today, 10 things he'd like to see in the anime, and I haven't watched that either.
He basically said because Digimon and Dragon Quest are coming to a close, Super is going to probably get its time slot back. And then
It was,
all
like
the big
8:30 at night, right? And then
it's right before One Piece on Sunday mornings in Japan.
so that was like 8:30 Saturday night for us, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So that's the 2023 news. Now, folks, we are going to move away from Dragon Ball and go into the season finale of season 3, I believe that was, of The Boys.
Oh boy. This was the best season of superhero television in a long time.
I'm gonna state, okay. Let me open up the floor real quick because I'm gonna let y'all know. When I started watching The Boys at the beginning seasons, I wasn't sure. I wasn't sure what to watch. I had a friend of mine tell me that it's basically. They said there's a guy named Homelander, and this is the description I've got. And I might have said this before, but this is the description I got from my friend who told me to watch this. He goes, they got a guy named Homelander. He's basically Superman if Superman was psycho and didn't give a shit about anybody. And I was like, that sounds both terrifying and absolutely dope. So I watched it, and I've watched all the seasons up till the final show of this Friday. And the boys and I are going to talk about it. I do have some things in there I didn't not that I guess not that I didn't understand, is that I just don't, or I'm confused about. I don't like I don't like the ending. First of all, I don't like the way it is. I don't, and we'll talk about that. So the boys will go ahead and give their statements on the episode and what they think about it. And guys, we are an hour and 2 in. If y'all want to go for 2, we've got 57 minutes to go. If not, we need to stop at an hour and 30 or whatever.
Are you afraid to go for 2 hours, you old man?
I mean, I am old and tired, and I do have eye surgery in the morning.
Oh, well, it's your stream. You tell us. Anyway, I liked it. I like the ending for it. I don't know if I'm cool with this constant of what is it? Fake out deaths.
Who?
Oh, that's the only thing I didn't like
Which
about
one?
this episode. Phoenix.
Both
of them.
both of them, honestly. I'm
I'm
not sure if I can
confused.
really. Maeve
fake-
and Soldier Boy.
Oh yeah, because they're not dead.
Meg
Yeah,
just
I
lost
didn't
his
like
powers,
that.
and they locked Soldier Boy up again, which he has to come back, right?
See, that's that's the thing that bothered me is like at the end, they showed Maeve, and she was, missing her eye. I guess was she missing her eye?
Yes.
Yeah.
missing her eye, and she was at Starlight's apartment with that
Yep.
girl.
Yep.
And they left, and I was like, "Oh, that's cool. That's a good way to end her story, or whatnot." And then they had him, a Soldier Boy, and they had him. It looked like the people from Vought had him and was locking him back up.
That was the CIA lady, actually.
Oh, it was? Okay. But see, that was I got those. The thing I didn't get was when Homelander showed up to that rally.
Mhm.
and you had the Storm Chasers on one side, which is Starlight's people, and then you had the Home Defenders or whatever they called them for Homelander, right? And the white stepdaddy of MM's daughter was there, and he
That boy's a
sees,
bottom.
huh?
That man is a bottom.
I don't know what bottom or top is, bro. Like I don't know what. That
Yes, you
is.
fucking do.
No, I don't. No, I don't. I have no clue.
Uh-huh.
You're gonna have to explain to me off
Wait.
stream.
AJ, I don't believe that for a hot minute.
Dude, I swear to God, I have no clue. I've heard it say it before, and I'm just like, I don't know what this means. Is it sexual? What is it?
Yes, it's sexual.
Okay, well, you're gonna have to explain it to me because I kind of inferred that it was sexual, but I have no understanding of why.
I don't feel comfortable telling him this on a live
We're
stream.
not gonna do it on a stream. We'll do it before we hang up.
Yeah. Well, let's just yeah.
So let's get back to the boys. I didn't like the symbolism. Okay, this is okay. Let me explain what I'm talking about. I didn't like the symbolism where Homelander comes down, he lands, and he kind of stands there. He's kind of looking like Superman-ish, standing there.
Mhm.
And then he introduces Ryan, and Ryan comes floating down from the sky, but he's kind of in a. If y'all remember from Tony Hawk, he used to do that one move where he hold the board in one of his hands and he looked like he was across in midair. He called it the Christ air.
Oh, like a Jesus complex there.
Yeah, well, like if you look at the like a Catholic crucifix, okay,
Mhm.
and you see how Jesus' arms are spread east to west, and they're hammered to the cross, and his feet are hammered to the bottom of the cross, right? I kind of got that vision of when Ryan was coming down from the sky, of like he was kind of being portrayed as a Jesus figure, but without being specifically implied,
I mean, that's I'm pretty sure they were implying that.
with the way and I didn't like it because I fear that, and like the one thing is after his daddy blew up that guy's head and he looked and then he kind of had that like creepy smile on his face.
Yep.
Like I didn't like that. It unnerved me, I guess is what I'm trying to say. It made
I don't-
me.
It's supposed to make you feel unnerving because the kid's gonna end up like his dad.
Yeah, and he shouldn't have. He shouldn't have at all.
Well, no, he shouldn't. That's the issue with Homelander. He's so desperate for attention, and he wants people to love him that turning the kid into that's going to make Ryan go, "Oh, I can just use my power
Yeah, and kill
to
whoever
do
I want.
crazy shit." And people, not everybody, but some people will be like, "Yes, I love that." He won't see that what he's doing is really fucked up.
Well, it kind of hints back to when they killed the lady who was a Nazi. That
Stormfront,
Yeah, that's
she
kinda
killed
like,
herself.
Well, whatever. But that's kind of like they're trying to push without saying he's gonna be outright Nazi, but he is a Nazi kind of like him and his son, which is strange to me when his father, Soldier Boy, is purely American.
I don't think he's gonna be a Nazi. He's just not gonna give a shit about his image anymore because now he sees that he can get away with just killing people out in cold blood.
Yeah,
Like in
he's-
public.
And what do y'all think? Do y'all think Huey's gonna die from the V? Do you think what's his name? Butcher's gonna die?
Well,
Yeah.
yeah.
I would say he's gonna die.
I don't know.
I
Have
say
y'all-
the
have y'all
shoe
read
has.
the, have y'all read the comic book? I
No.
haven't.
I know some stuff about the comics. I have not read them myself.
I need to find out if he dies in the comic book because they're probably gonna make him die. If he does in the comic book, he'll probably die in the show.
I think this show has about 1 or 2 seasons left,
I agree.
which I'm okay with because I don't want this being dragged out because season 1 and season 3 are great television. Season 2's okay, but it's not as good as the other two in my opinion. I really liked
Excuse me.
the little bit of Homelander and Butcher putting their differences aside to put away this asshole, and Maeve just being like, "Fuck this, Homelander's gotta die."
Yeah, I like that.
But yeah, the fake out deaths, I'm getting sick of that. I watch One Piece, and so I'm so used to fake out deaths that, like in other media, it just ruins them for me.
Mhm.
Oh, so you're saying One Piece should be criticized for its fake out deaths more than Dragon Ball? Yeah, that makes sense.
They die in Dragon Ball, they just don't stay dead.
Everybody who does fake out
What's-
deaths should be
What's
called out.
worse? What's worse? Killing a character and then using a plot device to bring them back, or acting like I killed a character just to pull wool over your eyes?
The second one, most
Second one's the
definitely.
worst because I feel like you lied to me more.
Yeah.
So we're about to piss off a bunch of One Piece fans on that one.
I don't care.
And
I don't like One
every
Piece anyway. Only reason I like
every-
One Piece is because Jamie does.
every goddamn series that hates on that shit, that fake out death, I'm like, you all do it.
Mm-hmm.
Why do y'all think I hate fake out deaths? Just once, sure, maybe, but on someone, maybe do it in a moment that's not like a big impactful moment. Maybe you can just like, oh shit, big explosion. Maybe they died in like the middle of the fucking series.
It's literally like fucking Pell from Alabasta in One Piece. What they did with Soldier Boy and Maeve.
Yeah, now like imagine for the One Piece fans, imagine Ace being perceived as dead, and then in like 3 chapters he comes back, like he's actually back, not some vision shit. Like Ace is back. I know One Piece fans would love that, but that would piss me off so bad, and that's exactly how I feel with the fake out with Maeve. Shoot,
Yeah.
just
Well, whenever she went out the window with him, I'm like, oh my fucking god, no! Like,
Right.
I didn't want her to die, but like, I just feel like I was taken advantage of
Yeah. I
whenever
do have
whenever
a
they brought her
question.
back.
I do have a question. This might make me stupid for asking this question. How come Soldier Boy doesn't lose his powers when he shoots his power thing off? If it hits
I
everybody
guess-
else.
Some experimentation from the Russians, I'm guessing.
I mean, it's kind of the same thing as to why certain people who have certain abilities aren't affected by their own abilities.
Okay. Okay. Valid point.
But yeah, I think season 4 is gonna be great. I don't know what the fuck they're gonna do with the 7 because basically all of them either quit or are dead.
Well, no, there's still
Well-
the 7 left. There's Homelander,
There's
Deep, and then A-Train.
A
now.
Train.
But I think A-Train's gonna have a change of heart because of his brother and because of Blue Falcon or Hawk or whatever his name is.
Blue Hawk.
Blue Hawk.
I think he's gonna end up working with Butcher and the boys and Annie.
No, I think Huey's gonna kill him.
No, because
They-
Huey had the chance and he stopped.
That's because Annie was there.
Yeah, just let A Train allow Huey to just lay in some good hits just for good old time's sake.
Well, he did. He did. He hit him 2 or 3 good times.
Let him do it again.
So-
Do it
so
again.
You think Huey should get him and rough him up a little bit, and then they just stop and say, "Okay, we're even now, right?"
Until Huey feels justified in his ass whooping.
Well, then Huey would probably kill him. I believe at this point.
If Huey's not using V, probably, right?
Yeah, but if he's using V, he's probably gonna kill him.
he might kill him. Huey's V never seemed to make him that strong.
Well, he knows that it's fatal
Well, yeah,
because
because
Annie's
V
like
only gives him like teleporting powers. He was barely able to help hold down Homelander.
yeah.
Sorry.
Well, Annie was like, Butcher didn't tell you that it's fatal,
Yeah, and he was like, "No."
so he's not gonna do it anymore.
Dude, I still think one of the sickest episodes in this whole series was episode 3 of this season. It's the grossest,
What?
sickest.
Not the first scene from episode 1.
Oh, that's when it was. Okay, episode 1. I mean, then that's what I meant.
With
The paper mache
shrinking man?
penis.
Oh, episode 1.
Yeah. Okay, episode 1. That was out of these 3 seasons that has been. That is the worst. Gross. Not worst, but I mean it's a good episode, but it's the grossest terrible episode I've ever seen in my life. But I do think some of the best lines have come from Soldier Boy, especially this season, when he was telling Homelander basically how he made. He goes, "No, I just went in the corner and beat off in a cup. What's her name? Her bush looked like a shit zitsu." And I was like, "What?"
Oh, have y'all seen the theory about that? Since it was revealed that Homelander I'm not Homelander, Soldier Boy is his dad. Did y'all see the crazy theory that someone said Stormfront's his mom?
Yeah, I've seen that. I'm like, I hope to God not.
It is his
someone.
mom.
Someone made this
what I heard about the comic book. It is his mom.
Stormfront's a man in the comics.
I know,
but also someone used their theory because Soldier Boy said he started it with Stormfront. Didn't he say he started it with the?
He started Herogasm with Stormfront. Yes.
Yes.
He says in the show. I thought he said he started it with the other girl.
No,
with Liberty, who is what Stormfront was called
before she
when she was a.
That's right.
Yeah, when she was a
Nazi.
I thought I thought he was talking about the girl, the girl that wears the red costume.
And,
no.
I do have one question though. How come we have seen all these girls naked in this show, and we have not seen Starlight naked yet? Annie.
Because they probably don't want to pay her that much.
I gotta see that girl's titties though. They look immaculate.
He signed a contract. There's no way. Or they'd have done it by now.
Well,
3 seasons in.
Have y'all ever seen Jack Reacher the movie with Tom Cruise?
No.
I've seen the show.
The show on Amazon with the big tall blonde guy.
Fuck yeah, that's good.
Have you?
The guy from Blue Mountain State.
Yeah, I've seen episodes. I've watched the whole series. I love that series.
Little blonde dude.
Yeah.
That girl's body. That is the perfect body for me. That's what I want, bro.
That is a show. If you haven't watched it, Evan, you should definitely watch.
You need to go watch Reacher, bro, on Amazon Prime. That is dope.
Okay.
The things that man says, and it's hilarious.
Yeah.
And this makes more sense to me because people always complain for years that Tom Cruise does not accurately portray the character of Jack Reacher because he's too
My
small.
dad said the same thing, and I was like, bro, like, see, okay, I have a problem when people tell me that. Like, if he's the originator of the character, how dare you? That would be like saying Al Pacino wasn't the greatest Scarface. Are you fucking serious?
The reason why people said that is because in the books, Jack Reacher is described as a 6.5 foot tall dude at like 225 pounds.
Well, see, I didn't know that until I heard about the show coming out. I did a little research about it, and I was like, wait a minute. Okay, so I understand what they're saying because, Tom Cruise is like barely my height. I'm 5'9".
Yeah, like I'm not saying Tom Cruise maybe couldn't beat the shit out of people in this movie, but when you compare him to Alan Richardson, and you're like, one of these guys, who could beat you up from just looks? I'm like, the dude that's 6.5 feet tall?
The dude that's 19 foot tall and looks like a big old white gorilla.
Like, the dude's massive in the show, and I'm like, that makes sense as like
he's always been like that. He was like that in Smallville. He was like that in Blue Mountain State. He
got bigger from Blue Mountain State. And I already thought he was
State was when he played football, right?
Like yes,
he's awesome in that show.
I think I've seen that show.
That's also Amazon.
That show is so good.
Somebody took my pocket pussy.
Oh God. The best line though of the Reacher show was, I think, might have been episode 2 or 3. It's the one where he's in jail with the guy with glasses, and the black guy comes in and he sees the guy with the glasses and he goes, "My bitch has some pretty shoes on. Give me your shoes, my bitch." And he gives me his shoes, and he starts fucking with him some more, and then Reacher jumps down and he goes, "You're gonna leave?" And he goes, "What? I'm not talking to you, bitch." He goes, "No, you're gonna leave. See, what you did is you walked into my house and you didn't ask permission." And he goes, "I'm gonna count to 4, and you're gonna leave, or you're gonna leave in a bucket." And then he hits him like 3 times, and the dude's out.
Not just he doesn't just hit him. He slams his head into that metal rack and then elbows him right in the side of his head
elbows him in
three
the side of the head
times.
3 times, and the guys just like, and everybody comes
All right.
and grabs him and stuff. I'm just like, yeah, that's badass.
If you need a scene to convince you to watch it, Evan, just look that scene. It is vicious. This would fuck somebody up.
Yeah, this dude, I don't think he should have walked or talked after this. I think he might have got killed.
Like severe brain trauma after that.
Because he bounces his forehead off of the metal pole of the bed like twice, like bink bink, and then he just whop with the elbow.
And we're talking like a 6'6", he probably has 240 in that show. Just wailing on the side of your head.
He's 250, dude. He's huge.
Yeah, he might actually weigh as much as me in that show. Nah, that dude's a monster.
That dude's huge.
The guy he beat up or Alan Rick?
Now, Alan Richardson.
Alan Richardson.
He's
But
huge
the guy he
in this
beat
show.
up's not too small. He's probably about 6'3", 300 pounds.
Yeah, he's a big old guy.
But
and
he's one of
was
them
full-
dudes that's like, hey, Chihuahua, you fucked with a bulldog. Now watch your face get ripped off. You know?
It was, yeah, no, it was. I saw that clip on TikTok and I was like, what the hell is this? And then I looked up the show and I was like, oh, shit.
Yeah, dude. I watched that and I was like, yeah.
If you like realistic crime cop type of shit, you'll like it. Even if you don't care for that kind of shit, I still think you like it for the action aesthetic.
It's a pretty good, like, honestly, it's a pretty good show. The stories are set well.
See, Evan, AJ paid attention to the story, so now you know it must be good.
What are you trying to say?
That you're in the 80%. Got him.
85%, bitch. We bumped it
Just
up.
going off of last week's conversation, you care more for the spectacle and the excitement than you do the story.
Well, yeah,
Otherwise,
I
you'd
do.
watch, because if you like the story, you'd watch Avatar.
But I do like some stories. If it keeps my attention, I'll like the story. And the thing with Reacher, it kept my attention. I think what it was is just enough story, and then big guy beats up people, and I'm just like, you know.
Well, he does say several times throughout the show that if they're not like special forces, he's not going to whoop their ass.
Yeah.
That thing is like several times in the show, they're like, oh, "How do you know they're not special forces?" He's like, "Because I'd have killed them."
In 10 seconds. I'm just like, yeah, he's probably right. Evan, what are you doing over there? You're not supposed to be whacking it while we're on the stream, bruh.
That's my fan going off, you homo.
That's what you say, but we just heard, "Oh yes, daddy," and I was like, "Wait, what?"
I don't know what you're hearing.
Phoenix heard it too.
I don't know what I heard.
Shut up, man! You're supposed to take up for it or with me.
There's too much noise. I
So
couldn't focus in on one thing.
Are we done with the stream now? Like, are we talked about everything? We got anything else we're gonna talk about? Oh, the power scaling. We forgot that.
I mean,
We basically talked about that
What was it?
Yeah, we
that
did.
were supposed
With
to talk about at
Gohan.
the end?
and with Trunks.
We were gonna save the power scaling for the end, but it kind of just got.
There was
It
something
made
else Evan wanted to talk about at the end. I can't remember anymore now.
Who, me?
Yeah, you. I said Evan.
Yeah,
I just got
the-
that whole ass fucking.
what we want from the show if it comes back. But we've been
Oh,
Yeah,
no,
let's talk about that then, because I didn't see the video that Geekdom put out. But if I would assume what I would like to see, what I would probably say he said is he probably wants to see the Maru and the Granola arc made anime, which okay, I kind of don't care, but I kind of would like to see it, I guess.
Visually, I think those arcs would be really cool to see.
Yeah. Me personally, if we're gonna go what I would think personally, and then you two guys can say what y'all think after this, but I would like to see a Universe 6 arc, a half arc of training with Gohan, Vegeta, Goku, and Broly. I'd like to see a Tournament of Power 2, except this time make it to where no Potara, no anything could be, the only reason they got accepted in it because Zenny thought it was cool.
Oh, he just said it. Phoenix, cancel him.
Yep, you said it, you fucking motherfucker.
You called
I
him
did it on
Zenny.
purpose. I did it on purpose.
Won't come to that
Basically-
goddamn screen.
So what I want to see, I want the pre-production to be going smoothly. That way we don't get any episode 5s
Right.
in this show. I want Shintani to be the head character designer. If
He's
not,
the one,
whoever.
He's the one that did the Broly movie, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
If not, get the guy who did the opening animation for Dragon Ball Super Superhero.
I have
'Cause
seen
that
that.
looked-
That's dope as fuck.
Oh yeah.
That is dope
That
as
looks
fuck.
Phenomenal. Get someone to make the whole series like that, and I will cream my pants.
Oh my god.
I don't even know why we can't. I'm sure someone asked that on Twitter and was like, "Oh, we can't because of that." Why? Put the damn. You can do it if you put the money into it. And I don't see why we couldn't put.
I want I don't want them to adapt the movies like they did with the original run of Super.
Yeah,
I
I
think-
kind of agree with that, except for if they do, like they need to mention it though. They not necessarily recreate the whole arc, but be like, well, this happened and this is what the result is. You know
Maybe
what I'm saying?
maybe they could recap.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah, maybe something like that.
But I think we fall into that problem if they recap and they have to go fresh story, then we fall into that same issue of, well, the manga's telling this story, so we're gonna tell this story because they don't want to wait for the manga. I think if they at least maybe do Granola's arc, like maybe just recap.
Yeah.
Fuck, I don't know, because Moro, I would say Moro and Granola are kind of tied together, but then at the same time they haven't done shit with 7-3, so that was like
Yeah.
the only connective tissue. So I don't know anymore. Fuck it. Maybe do at least one of the manga stories to give the manga time to continue.
I think it's about time we go to Planet Sadala. I
Yep.
also want to
For
see a
real.
Tournament of Power 2, and they need to bring in Future Trunks so y'all two can eat y'all shorts. 'Cause
That
he's
would be
stronger than
breaking the rules of the
Wow.
universe. He's time travel and multiversal dimension is not allowed.
Bitch, they brought a dead
Okay.
guy back.
Okay. So. if
And
we're-
one of the
if we're-
Zenos is from another
if
timeline.
we're gonna discount that then, and you bring Trunks back, when Trunks gets one-shotted by the weakest Namekian of Universe 6, you can go ahead and eat my dick.
If they bring back Trunks, for the love of God, do not send him back to some bullshit universe.
Keep him in the main
Keep him in
timeline.
the main timeline. Just do it at this point. I don't care. No, at this point, this is what I want to see from the anime coming back. Maybe do Moro, maybe do Granola, maybe redo the animation, or maybe redo the end of the Z story that we got in the 90s, or just drop that fucking section in again. I don't care. Do this shit with Oob, and then jump forward.
Yeah, we need to. I'm with you.
We
on
need
that.
to go past
to get
Oob.
past into Z now. We need to get past into Z. We need to either fold in, and now y'all can disagree with me or agree with me. We need to either fold in GT into the Super story mode somehow, like rewrite it somehow to go into Super, or it completely needs to be dismissed.
Well, they probably won't merge in GT so they can still market GT and games and shit like that. But I think Danny's mentioned it before. They're so afraid because GT failed. That's why they're afraid to go past it. GT failed because a couple other things. It wasn't because they went past Z.
Yeah.
It was
Burnout.
people didn't like GT because the storyline it chose to take. It was just the way they did the storylines.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people be like, no, I loved Baby and the
I
Shadow
thought Baby
Dragons.
was good. The Shadow
And-
Dragons was pretty good because especially the release and reveal of Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta.
Yeah, like
I
there were
love-
parts of GT that people liked. So going past the end of Z is not the issue. It's just how you tell the stories.
Yeah.
Aside from the first story arc, I liked all of GT.
Oh shit! Dragon Ball Xenoverse 3 is.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Hold
That's
on. Wait.
also
Whoa.
been
Whoa.
rumored.
Wait.
Yeah.
No. Dragon
Soup.
Ball Xenoverse 3 is in development. Expected to release around 2024. This is from
These
DBS
are
Chronicles
rumors. Okay,
on Twitter
He
right
al-
now, 14 hours ago.
I saw that.
Geekdom says, "Hold up, I'm the one who said that first. Ask Burkhall. All right, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's what I want from the series. Is just
Oh shit.
maybe animate Moro and Granola, because I do think what those arcs give us will look really cool visually with either with the Shintani style. I think the Shintani style kind of goes back. I think I like it more so seeing the fan animation. It makes Shintani's look so much cooler because Shintani's is very similar. And then redo those arcs, maybe crunch in some shit that's not really necessary, and then just move past fucking the end of Z.
Yo.
I would like to see Oob do something. I'd like to see where y'all can take it. Maybe because I don't want them to per se take the GT story and just make it super, because one, they won't. But I don't want them to people go, oh, look at that. Super has no stories. They have to copy. I want them to create something different, but maybe they can take the ideas. I do think the dragons, the shadow dragons, should be something they pull from GT, because I think that's what Super needs.
Well,
They've made too many fucking Dragon Ball sets.
Yes.
They need to have at some point.
And there needs to be a reset of powers, I guess, to make them, because right now, tell me if you agree with this or not. Right now, they've got themselves where eventually Goku and Vegeta both will be stronger than Whis and Beerus. They will be, and they'll have nobody to fight. Who are they going to fight? The Grand Priest? Okay, then they'll eventually be stronger than him. Then who are they going to fight? Zeno? They'll be stronger than Zeno. Like, they're coming to a problem where they're giving them so much power that there's not anybody you could create and be like, okay, well, this guy just came out of nowhere and he's fucking strong as hell. It'd be stupid.
Well, no, I agree.
Like
there has to be something. Either
that's why I say, like I was gonna say, use the dragons, the Shadow Dragon saga is like maybe that happens because of the bad, like, you know, which is like in GT and also what we're saying, but make not Shinron, what was his Mega Shinron, make him even more stronger.
What if they did the Shadow Dragons, but instead of using the Earth Dragon Balls, they used the Super Dragon Balls? Like, what if those Dragon Balls, being so powerful, should only be used like once a millennia, and yet they've used them at least 2 or 3 times within a compass of like 3 years?
So
they've used them 3 times so far.
So have the Omega Shinron be like 3 times stronger than he was in GT, but then you would have to bring in SSJ4 then, or you could make them. I mean, because you know
you wouldn't have to.
I and Mastered Ultra Instinct and even Super Saiyan Blue and Super Saiyan God, I believe are just like if you were to do it strictly through like the way GT was done, those forms are more powerful than SSJ4.
I don't think God is stronger than 4, but that's just from watching both series.
I've watched both series, and I believe God mode is stronger than 4.
Introduction of God, or at least after.
I'm talking final scene about a final fight at Battle of Gods where Goku finally gets the God power himself, and he's learning it.
That's not Super Saiyan God though. That's Goku's own power.
No, but he transforms. But remember, Beerus throws that ball, and he absorbs the ball and turns into God mode by himself from absorbing the ball.
Yeah, he does.
Like
he does momentarily.
Like 30 seconds, something like that. That one, because that's his power then. So that God mode, I would believe, or even the one after the Battle of Gods, that is equivalent to Super Saiyan 4. Believe Blue is more powerful than Super Saiyan 4, and Omen and Ultra Instinct would watch even as Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. And I think Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta is one of the strongest characters to exist in Dragon Ball.
I mean, he is, but up to a certain point.
Fuck, it's almost 11 o'clock, boys.
What do you got a bedtime, bitch? No, I do. All right,
Um,
folks. We're gonna
yeah,
let
they won't.
Phoenix
I'll
and
agree
Evan
with
have
you.
their final say, and then we're gonna shut this down because the boys got to go to bed. They got work tomorrow, and I got to go get my eye roasted.
Don't let people roast Trunks.
Fuck
Both
Trunks.
Trump.
All right,
Yeah,
no,
no,
go ahead
I
and
agree.
let
I agree with
Phoenix
some of
say.
that. I don't mind the idea of the Shadow Dragons being used with the Super Dragon Balls.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't bring in Super Saiyan 4. Leave that to GT, honestly.
But I don't know, dude. Like, okay, but why? I think, like, to me, and you can disagree or say whatever. To me, the Super Saiyan 4 transformation was, to me, just as iconic as the Super Saiyan 1 transformation.
It is, but with it being the creation that came from GT, and the idea of the Shadow Dragons is already pulling from GT, even though it's a great
You don't think
idea.
they would double
Or
stack it?
no, because that's probably that's why they still keep GT around so they can market it. Could they maybe do something with the idea? Maybe. But I think if they're going to do that, Broly should probably be the only one that does that.
Mm.
I don't want, as cool as it would be, I don't want Super and GT to start kind of just merging into one story, especially once we go past, because then you can just go, well, if you didn't like Super and the Spotlight Lane, you can look at GT even though it's not quote unquote canon bullshit.
Well, the
I
whole
want I
canon
want
argument.
Super. I want Super to try to come up with as much on their own as possible. I don't mind.
Okay.
Like I said, the Shadow Dragons, great concept. Maybe Super can make it work better, especially using the Super Dragon Balls. Take the idea and make it better, but I don't want them to pull too much from it.
Yeah.
Good idea.
But
I like the idea though.
But me, I would love for them to pull all from it. Like, especially, like, from GT, the things I'd like them to pull from it is Baby, the Shadow Dragons, and Super Saiyan 4. Like, if they added that to Super, I would be content. I'd be happy.
The only way they can make them do that is if they get rid of the God powers. The God powers is just too goddamn strong.
Yeah, what if they have, like, what if. Ooh! Okay, hear me out. What if when Super comes back in an anime version, they end up giving us some kind of arc where they have a tournament or whatnot, and instead of the tournaments being erased, everybody that's got God power that they believe shouldn't have it, they erase the God power from them, and then that makes them get Super Saiyan 4. Kind of like a Soldier Boy.
So you're saying they basically, due to the use of God Key, they feel like the mortals have progressed in a way that they shouldn't have. They just basically wipe out the God Key from every
Yeah,
mortal.
they feel like they've gotten it ill-gotten instead of, you know.
Yeah, but the only people using God Key are Goku, Vegeta, and Topo.
And the only person that really got it not ill-gottenly was Goku because they did the ritual.
And I guess you could say Topo, since Topo was chosen to replace.
But
So basically, you're just taking it away from Vegeta.
well, it would be what they do to Vegeta all the time. They take shit away from him, give him stuff, and then take it away.
Make it even. Maybe they could go. The only reason we'll let Topo keep it is because he was chosen by the God of Destruction. The rest of you were not chosen.
But technically, wasn't Vegeta chosen because we hear about wasn't?
That's true. Beerus did chose him to teach him the way of how to harness God.
Yeah, so
Destroyer Key.
maybe maybe Zeno. Maybe the Grand Priest gets mad at his angel sons and daughters for letting certain people be in the God realm, and he banishes the powers from them. And one of the arcs in the future of Super could be them trying to get the God powers back eventually. But on the way there, have them get, Super Saiyan 4, and then, learn how to control that and let it be like, they're not their final form, but like their final mortal form, and then
I can see. I see where you're going. The idea that the Grand Priest or somebody goes, the God, instead of maybe being issue with Goku and Vegeta having God Ki or the others. Maybe the issue becomes that the gods have become too intertwined in the lives
Yeah,
of
yeah, like
mortals when they
that,
shouldn't
something
be.
like
So
that.
that's maybe just a massive white type of punishment. Mortals should not know about God Ki.
Yeah,
Um,
but you gotta
yes,
have
Goku's was a ritual. I get that, but one of those is like, oh shit, that was an accident, and outside of that one time, it should not have fucking happened.
exactly. But I do think if they do something like that though, eventually, whether it be at the end of the series if they end it, or if they're gonna drag it on, however long they drag on the new super anime whenever it comes out or whatever, they do need to eventually let Vegeta and Goku get their god powers back. Because it would give them time. And the reason I'm saying that is if they did take the god powers away and then they learn Super Saiyan 4 and stuff, that gives them time to fight people who could just show up out of nowhere and be like, well, this person existed, nobody said anything about it because, oh, we forgot about it or whatever, Kind of like, remember when they did the Tournament of Power, there's 18 universes and only, and like 4 of them weren't fighting? Was it? Or was it 8 weren't fighting?
12
No,
and 12 and 4
four of
didn't
them.
fight.
Yeah,
12 and 4 didn't fight, so that left us with, hold on, I can't do 8. 8 universe fighting. Okay?
it should have been.
So, hold on, my brain just went fucking blank
I
again.
I like the idea. Of
AJ's
kinda
ready to
doing a
go
power
to
reset.
fucking sleep.
I do
No.
like the idea of it just a power reset in a way.
Yeah, like I think that would make Dragon Ball fresher to newer fans, I believe, because I do hear some people, some fans, 85%, some of them say that, oh, the transformations are getting too much and Goku getting UI and Vegeta getting Evolution Blue and now God of Destruction Powers is such an ass pull and blah 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 blah. I tend to agree, but I also think there's gonna be a point unless they do the power reset where the villain of the week is gonna be stupid. It's gonna be like, okay, well, this guy's another god they gotta fight.
Oh, no, I agree. They have a aggressive power creep. They have to figure out a way to cut off the power creep.
Yeah, or at least significantly slow it down because they're eventually gonna be too powerful. And it's just going to be like, you're going to have to do what they do in this new movie and basically leave them on Beerus's planet so anybody else can have a chance at doing any fucking thing.
We all what the movie says. Fucking Gohan's as strong as Goku and Vegeta, so fuck it.
Yeah, well, my dick hair's stronger than all of them, so there's that. My dick hair has a power level of 85 billion. All right, are we done talking about this, boys?
I'm good.
Yep.
AJ is a Rey Skywalker stan confirmed. Fuck you, Evan. No, I'm not. Fuck Rey Skywalker. Fuck her Mary Sue ass. And fuck the person who wrote her ass like that because her character and the way. Okay, you're gonna get me started. We're gonna finish this now. Her character
Industry.
and the way that bitch was written was an abomination to the Star Wars franchise. How's this bitch gonna be a Palpatine and a Skywalker at the same time? What'd they do? Take fucking Anakin's nut and Palpatine's nut, mix it together and put it in an egg of somebody else? What the fuck, man? That's not how that works. That's not how this works.
Good night, everybody.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I don't hate. Okay, no, I do hate the new Star Wars movies. 7, 8, and 9, I hate. 1, 2, and 3, I really didn't care about too much because they were new Star Wars movies and blah blah blah. But I kind of like them now because I like Hayden Christensen and Ewan McGregor and their portrayals of both Anakin and Obi-Wan. It's all fine and good, but you're gonna sit here and tell me this girl came out of nowhere, has no mother and father, but come to find out in movie number 8, at the end of movie number 8, beginning of movie number 9, she's a Skywalker and a Palpatine? Fuck you. Fuck you, do better with the writing, bruh. Really? Oh my God. She's so powerful, she's one of each. Fuck you.
Alrighty.
All right, now I'm gonna end the stream now because I'm sorry, that pissed me off. I've always wanted to say something about it, and I've kept my mouth shut, but I had to do it because her character is an abomination. It's an abortion to the Star Wars universe.
Whole Star Wars conversation in the next stream.
We'll go Star Wars next stream. Next stream, folks, is Star Wars. We're gonna talk 1 through 9. Okay, I don't give a shit.
Okay.
Yeah, I better rewatching them at work.
Huh?
I better rewatch them at work so I can remember parts.
Shit, because I don't remember any of it either. I still like my favorite line in all of this. Well, not in all the series, but the first 3 movies is when they're on Naboo and they're talking about him and Padme are talking about something. And he's like, I hate sand. It's all coarse and it gets everywhere. I'm like, dude, I feel the same fucking way. I hate sand. I don't like going to the beach. I mean, it's beautiful. Hearing the water hit the sand is beautiful. It sounds good. It's awesome. But you can go there and sit down on the sand, and you got sand in places you didn't know there was places.
So your favorite line in all
No, not in
all
all
films,
Star Wars. Not
in all the films is one of the worst delivered lines.
No, I think it's awesome. I think it's an awesome line. My favorite line is no, I am your father. That's a badass line because
Yes, that is a good line.
Luke is like they told me the Emperor killed my father and you can't be my father. And he's like, no, I am your father. And I'm just like, but Evan, Phoenix, if y'all want to do any sign-offs, do your sign-off so I can do my sign-off, and then I'm going to stop this stream and we'll continue talking.
Go ahead, boy. I don't got nothing to say.
85%.
Well, Phoenix says 85%, and the reason Evan ain't got nothing to say is because he got Trunk's dick in his mouth. That being said, folks, I'm AJ or SSBAs. Thank you for watching the stream. I hope you enjoyed our little eclectic chat here from Dragon Ball to The Boys to Star Trek. And if you come every 2 weeks on Sunday night, you'll be here for our discussions like this. That being said, thank you for watching the stream. I hope you enjoyed it. Remember what I always tell you, be kind to one another. Peace out, and I love y'all. And, yeah.